Hey, welcome back to the channel. So Black Friday's coming up in a couple of days, and there are some deals out for those of you who are looking for some writing tools and some courses. I thought we'd just take a quick look at a few of them. This is going to be courtesy of an article that Kindlepreneur put out a couple of days ago. They went through the research and found all the deals that are out there and all the coupon codes, and I will link the article in the description below, so I definitely encourage you to check it out on your leisure. But I'm going to go ahead and just highlight a few of the interesting ones just so we have something to look forward to. But again, Black Friday's coming up, and if you are interested in writing tools, which I assume means you're interested in writing, then these might be something you want to look into. Again, these are Black Friday deals, and so if you're watching this in December, it might be a little late to get them, but you know, I mean, if you're quick to the party, which you know hopefully you are, which you can be if you like and subscribe and hit the bell, then you might get some cool stuff in here. So let's take a look at what's available. Again, just a few of them, and then when you get a chance, go check out the article. Okay, so right now we're looking at the article that Kindlepreneur put out this week on the different Black Friday deals that are available. This is again for tools and software, and then if you keep going down, there's some for courses, which I'm not going to cover the courses. If you'd like to visit the article, I will have a link in the description below. And you can check out all the deals. And actually, I would recommend you do it anyway because the article will have links to every deal that's on offer. But I thought we would take a look at a few of these just to kind of give you an idea of what you might be getting with this particular software and what the software is good for, and certainly how to implement these codes here. If you look at the article, you'll see that they give you a date range when the codes are active, and also how to get there through the link here, and then it'll tell you what the conditions are for the special. So if you look at Publisher Rocket, right now you'll see that it's available from the 23rd to the 30th, and if you want to get it, you can get a course with it for free if you buy it today or buy it this week. And so what you would do is you would go check out the link to see what the product is, and then right here you can see that it's a keyword tool that helps you identify how to rank your book for readers. So if you're not familiar with how Amazon works, whenever you upload an ebook or a paperback, they do want you to upload up to 7 keywords that will help target that book for your readers. So for example, if you were to put a category for Until the End of Time, then it's assumed that some of the categories you may choose might be mind and matter, or if assuming you want to target that because of the title. You may also title it by idea, and ultimately what you're trying to do is figure out what your reader may be searching for in order to find your book. So what Publisher Rocket does is it actually analyzes each keyword that you're going to use, and then it tests whether or not it's a popular keyword, whether or not it's highly competitive, whether or not you have a chance to rank for it, and so on. And of course you can see how it breaks down the different components that book has. So like if you're going to go up against this book, you're going up against a book that sells about $185 worth books a day. It is based on the paperback, or no, it's based on the ebook version. If you break that down, that looks to be about maybe 12 books each day, which might be difficult to rank against, but it gives you an opportunity to decide whether or not you have a chance. Because if you know anything about the Amazon way of life, is that if you're in the top 20, you stand a chance. If you're in anything past 20, it's going to be much harder to get sales. And I can tell you from experience that my book Gutter Child, which is actually starting to sell only because there's another book called Gutter Child that's actually commercially successful, that commercial book helped elevate the positioning of my own book because people are searching for the title, and of course that doesn't really help my keywords at all. But the point being is that because I'm actually on page 1 of the search results for that particular title, I'm actually more likely to make sales, which is happening. So whereas before the commercial book came out, I wasn't making any sales off that book. So if you have if you're making the front page of any particular keyword, title, whatever, you stand a chance at selling that book. So that's sort of the point of Publisher Rocket, is to help get on that page. And then of course the deal with this is if you are going to buy the program, you'll get the course for free. Normally I think it sells for $50. So that's a pretty big savings just for getting something that's useful, and getting a bonus course to go with it. So that's sort of what that's about. All right, so going back to the article here, you'll find that next we have ProWritingAid. And this deal has already started, and you can get 50% off a lifetime license, which is what I got a couple years ago. Or if you want 25% off of an annual, I don't know why you would pick annual over lifetime, but yeah, if that's you, congratulations, you can get that. But ProWritingAid, it's a tool for improving your grammar, improving your style, improving your just your delivery of sentences, and sounding more professional. It checks, I think, 22 different categories, including cliches, including pronoun usage, including homonyms, and so on. And it can be exhausting to use it because, I mean, again, if you're going to actually search all 22 categories, that means you're going to be spending a long time on each particular part of your book or chapter, whatever you're referring to. But it's useful because you will catch a lot of things you normally wouldn't catch without its help. So I highly recommend it. 50% off usually means $125 or 100 roughly. So I think if you can get it for $120, you're doing pretty well. So I do recommend ProWritingAid if you don't already have it. It does integrate with a lot of other writing software that's out there right now, and it's an easy one to integrate. And you have both desktop and online versions. So if you're on the go, you can still use it. Highly recommended. And the other thing I wanted to say is that it has analytic tools. So if you are the kind of person who likes to see charts, ProWritingAid's got them. So I think overall it's just a nice deal. I do have a video on ProWritingAid from a couple years ago. Not that popular, but it does cover the program. So if you do want to take a look at what's there, go ahead and check it out. Plotter, another one I covered about a year ago, has a special deal, 20% off of annual and lifetime plans. Again, if you can get the lifetime, I would get it. It's I think $100 normally without the discount, but with the $80 roughly. This is for one particular license. So like usually a license with Plotter means either desktop or mobile, not generally both. So do bear that in mind when you pick it up. But if you're not familiar with Plotter, again, it's a device that you would use, or not a device, but it's a writing software you would use in order to outline better. It gives you an option to create chapter outlines or scene outlines, and then drag and drop them wherever they best fit your story. You can also integrate them with character sketches and place sketches, and include the characters and places within your chapter, so you can see who's present there. And it's a good way to get a bird's eye view of what your story is. There's also some really good exporting tools for it, so that if you want to export your outline to Scrivener or Word, you can do that. Atticus will eventually integrate with Plotter as well, so those of you who are following along the Atticus storyline, which again I highly recommend, and I do plan to do another video on that very soon, going over some of its newest features since November started. Plotter will eventually integrate with that as well. So Plotter is just a good backup program to have. I had the annual edition. Mine expired back in July. And I'm not rich, so I have not updated mine yet, but I will at some point, because I do think it's worth having, especially if you're a Plotter type writer. So definitely get it. Some of the templates they have on there are also really useful too. So like if you are looking for the snowflake method as an example, Plotter's got it. If you want to look for the hero's journey, Plotter's got it. So it is definitely on the top list of writing tools you should have by now if you are a serious writer. So keep that in mind. Novel Factory, also November 15th through the 30th, get 30% off of the subscriptions. I don't actually know the Novel Factory very well. I haven't used it before, but it is one that's got my attention. And if you get Novel Factory, tell me how you like it. It is one I want to eventually cover at some point. I've been a little behind on my software test, so I've been so busy getting my website in a place where I'm happy with it and can leave it alone for a while. But Novel Factory is one that at some point I would like to test it and do a demonstration on here. But in the meantime, if you check it out, let me know what you think of it. I believe it. Let's just take a quick look. I've done this for another video, and it's been so long I've already forgotten what it's about. But I believe it's similar. Let's see. It helps you stay organized and write, and guides you step by step through writing a novel. It's like having a digital writing desk that someone else has already organized for you. I guess we have to wait for the pictures to load. Oh, there's one. Yeah, I think I don't know if it's like Campfire. I think it's yeah, it looks like another kind of all-in-one, similar to Scrivener. You know what? I don't want to make a commentary on this because I don't know enough about it, but you guys can go take a look at it. It is one of the more popular writing apps, so if you get a chance to check it out, and if you decide you like it, do bear in mind that you have a promotion for it. So do check it out if you can. Fictionary I have used and demoed on this site before. I actually like Fictionary. It's expensive in my opinion. That's why I don't own a copy of it myself. So that's why I stopped at the demo. But 40% off an annual storyteller plan is not bad. Not sure. Let's see what that comes out to be. I remember I think it's like $300 for the lifetime. So annual is usually a third of that. So if an annual, let's see what the pricing is on this. If we can, storyteller I think is where we're going. Storyteller is the one where you're actually doing the writing. The editing one is different. Yeah, if you do, okay, you can do $20 a month if you do by month, or you can do annual would be $16. So 40% off of that is what you would get if you took advantage of this deal. Now, I thought there used to be an annual plan, but maybe they got rid of it, which is a shame if that's the case. Because again, I'm a big fan of lifetime. I think that's what I think. Did I say annual? I meant lifetime. I'm a big fan of lifetime deals because I hate paying for something twice. So I don't know if that's ever going to be available again, but I do think that Fictionary is a pretty good tool to use. It's not perfect. There's definitely some improvements that can be made, which I've outlined in my video on it. But if you are looking for something that kind of integrates a little bit of Plotter, a little bit of Scrivener, a little bit of everything in there, Fictionary is a good tool to use. So definitely look into it. If it's something you don't mind paying on a regular basis for, I think that it's worth checking out. So do check that. Campfire, I did that's my most popular video. So clearly, those of you who are here probably have checked out that video already. But that has a Black Friday code for 30% off. This again, I think is probably for. I don't know if it's. I think they've rebranded. I'm not sure if it's Pro or Blaze anymore. I think it's Campfire Technologies. Campfire Writing is the new one that they're calling it. It basically it's Campfire Blaze, but I think they've rebranded. So definitely take a look at that. A lot of good tools in Campfire. What I like about it, it's module based, so you only buy what you want, not what you think you need. So you can, all their codes will definitely apply to that particular model. So do check that out. So writing cooperative by Write Together. I have no idea what that is. Make sure you check it out. Helping writers become authors. I believe is that. I think that's yeah, this is Cam Weiland's site. I'm not sure what her special is on here, but she's a very good writer and a good instructor. So whatever she's selling is probably good. So I just look into it if you get a chance. Again, I'm not going to explore it on this video, but I can tell you that she's got a lot. Her books are outstanding, and if you get a chance to, whether you're buying her books or courses, whatever, I mean, you can learn a lot from her. So check that out if you can. Ebook Launch Team, $100 off the book cover design package. So this is if you're actually in the marketing frame of mind. This will be good for you. Optinmonster. Okay, so Optinmonster, I have something called Optinly, which is kind of like an Optinmonster similar type. Optinmonster, though, they're like the originators of the Exit pop-up, which is like a high converting pop-up tool. If you've got the money for them, I do recommend them. I don't use them again because I don't do annuals or monthlies if I can help it. I like to do lifetime, and Optinmonster does not have a lifetime deal as far as I know. But what they do offer for pop-ups, I think, is really, really good. And if you give yourself a chance to explore what they're offering and see if they're within your range of your price range, I mean, they're expensive. But if you can get them and afford them, I think they're worth it. Are these annual? You know what? I don't know if these are annual or lifetime. I'm not actually sure. They should tell you that exactly. But yeah, what they are is Optinmonster. It's about the pop-ups on your website. And they're designed to get people to respond to your deals that you have on your site. So if you have traffic on your website and you have no pop-ups, you should have pop-ups. And Optinmonster is definitely a good one to use. Again, they're the ones that originated what you just saw, the exit pop-up there. That's what they're good for. Udemy's got some courses. Udemy's always on sale. I'm not even sure that's really worth going for a special for Black Friday. Just, sign up to your mailing list. You'll get specials. It's just that $9.99 is the cheapest they go. So if you've ever wanted a course from Udemy, now is a good time to get them. Podia, I believe, is for... I know what it is. It's... I can't even think right now. When you do, not podcasting, when you do, I think, where is it for podcasting? Oh, you know what? I think it's for building audiences. Yeah, again, it's one of those ones I know the name, I can't remember what they're for. Oh, digital course platform. If you're a course builder, then that might be good for you. All right, and the rest of them, Mibiart, Vexels, don't really know those. One Stop for Writers, I know them. They're the ones who have created the different thesauruses, like the emotions thesaurus, the traits thesaurus, and of course, like occupations, the new one. The latest one is the conflict thesaurus. They have their online thesaurus, and they have character builders that are really sophisticated. So you can get 6 months or 40% off a 6-month subscription, which again, it's like Fictionary and others, where if you can afford to keep coming back monthly, it's worth having. Their marquee items, again, are the thesauruses, but their character builder is really sophisticated. I think it's in the stacks, I want to say. Yeah, like if you have world building surveys, so like what they would do is they'd ask you questions and you can answer them honestly. And then you can export it so you have it at your availability whenever you need it. It's just really useful. Again, this is one of those tools I would use it more if I was better at planning or if I had more money to use on subscriptions, but I'm not against it at all. I think they're a really good group, and another one where I think if you have the money, you should just take advantage of it, because it's and the discipline, I should emphasize the discipline to go through the planning for your stories. This is a good one to have. And then World Anvil, again, another one I never cover, but it's on my list of ones I hope to cover someday. World Anvil is basically the campfire. It's like the original campfire. It's not campfire at all. It has nothing to do with campfire, but it's the way it works is similar to campfire, where it's all about world building. And it's primarily for like game makers and for those who build really complex worlds. But it's kind of the original world building site, and anything that they're giving special for, I would say take advantage of it if you are a hardcore world building enthusiast. So that's World Anvil. So anyway, those are some of the tools that are available for sale. Now the thing with this article is he is updating it frequently, so do check back before Black Friday is over, just because what you see here does not necessarily mean it's going to be the final deal set for everything. I mean, there may be others that show up. He's going out and searching for other deals, so you may find this particular list is updated. But just again, if you are looking for specials on writing tools or writing courses, this is a good one to look it up. I'm not going to go through the courses here, but if you are interested in any of them, do check it out. But anyway, I'll link that in the description below. Black Friday, it's not just for movies, it's not just for TVs, it's not just for cameras. I mean, it's for writing tools also, and I do recommend that you invest in it, so check it out. Anyway, that's it for today. I think this video is long enough. Definitely go through and check each link and see which one fits your needs, and if whatever doesn't work for you this year, maybe, a lot of these come back every year. Don't forget too that if you participated in NaNoWriMo, a lot of these will also show up as NaNoWriMo bonuses. Like if you actually win at NaNoWriMo, you'll see a lot of these same deals duplicated. So just bear that in mind. Also, if you missed Black Friday, don't forget you still have a chance to see them again if you win NaNoWriMo. So Anyway, that's it for today. Go ahead and like, subscribe, do all the things YouTubers tell you to do. I will be back again with an Atticus update shortly. I don't know when exactly, but it'll be soonish. Bear in mind. And then I have another writer's bookshelf due for the first Friday in December. It'll be going over another dictionary, but a good one that I like a lot that I never use because it's buried. It doesn't really say it's a bad dictionary. It's just that I'm a bad writer. I'm kidding. I'm not a bad writer, but I'm just bad at being responsible with my tools. That's all. If you're responsible with your tools, then you'll love this stuff. So I'm going to cover that coming up on December 4th, I believe. Or no, December 3rd. Anyway, that's it for today, and take care and have a good day. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks. Bye.